Right, so 4th of August, and this is exactly 1 year of the latest live trial I've been doing. And yeah, so 1 year of videos, updates, transactional data. I'll share as much data as anyone needs. But you can see here, this is my sportsbooks activity for one sportsbook, £3,200 profit in 12 months, okay? And I just want to show, this is only on small stakes. So originally, I was the first user of the SharpBetting system, and in 3 months I made £8,000. And in that experience I started with small stakes, £5, £5 to £10, and as I was winning I was increasing my stakes, and I got up to sort of 50, 70, 100 quid stakes even. But that was testing the system. I wanted to see what I could do with it. You can read all about that on the site, how I made 8,000 originally. Then obviously I got restricted over time. So with the restricted accounts, I now only use small stakes. This is a restricted account I've got here, and I've made £3,200 in the last 12 months. I've got another restricted account here, and I've just been using this for the last month, and I've made £230 again on small stakes. So I want to show, first of all, it's all about getting in the long run. So if I go to the bet tracker here, this is my last few months of betting activity, and if I look at the football for 1 month, you've got to be prepared for flatlining, for down periods. So halfway through this data, I might have given up there. This is 3rd of July at the start, 3rd of August here, so I might have given up there. I'm still winning, but I might have just said I've had enough because of that flatlining. But you've got to be patient. You've got to be prepared to get through the boring patches to hit the winning patches. Excuse me. Here you can see P&L per day for the last month, and that is football only. And again, I just want to iterate, this is on small stakes, so you can see at the top here, my average stake is £7. I've made, in 1 month, I've made £700 with this book at 12.5, 13% ROI. That's with several books, in fact, okay, but you can see the breakdown of the markets, but yeah, restricted accounts, that's the key point here. I am dealing with restricted accounts. I'm now just going to show how I would actually place the bets, because I've done loads of demo videos and we still got questions on how we place the bets. So go to the bet assistant. I'm going to use the bet tracker as well, but I go to the feed here, I've selected a book, and I literally take this link, copy that, and I'm going to put it in a browser, and it will load that market up, and hopefully I'm still going to get the BTTS no at 2.2, both teams to score, BTTS no 2.2, and I'm just going to stick my stake in. Let's have a tenner, place bet, done. Okay, now if I'm using the tracker, I'm going to go through here, select the match, just copy the fixture from the feed, stick it in here, and it was what, 2.2, tenner, add. Okay, so that bet is now in the tracker, so that's one bet done. I now close that one off, I don't want to use it. There's another one come up, I've got an 18 to 1, 17 to 1 shot on the 1x2, so let's grab that while we're here. Only 14 now, we'll forget that one, price is gone. So I'm going to go to another book, and I'm going to take an under, excuse me, an under 3.5 goals bet, 2.38. Under 3.5, 2.38 bet slip, and this is where I'm doing my 7 quid stakes, and that's on. And again, I just grab the fixture, Betfair, under 3.5 goals, 2.38, and that was for £7. I had that one. So that's literally what I'll do. I'll do this for sort of 10 or 15 minutes a day. I'll place 20 bets a day. Sometimes more at the weekend. Sometimes I'll leave it for weeks. It doesn't matter. Just get into the long run. If it takes you 3 months, that's fine. Just get into the long run. See what happens when you've placed 500 bets to 1,000 bets, and you'll see the ROI materialize. Now, if you're not sure about it, then start very small stakes. Just do £1 stakes. It's absolutely fine to start small and just track the bets, and you'll start seeing the evidence speaking for itself. I can't advise individuals what they should stake. It's entirely up to them. That is why I do these videos saying bet small, start small, but it's entirely up to the individual. We have had members that have made tens of thousands in 12 months, but it's entirely up to them. My advice is start small, get comfortable with it, and if you're allowed to and you understand them, place ACCAs, place multiples, place singles, doubles, trebles, patents, trixies, because the ACCAs will not only look recreational, but they will also compound the value. So I'm going to place a couple more bets here just to finish off this demo. It's very early, it's only 6 o'clock here, so apologise if I'm not on my top form, but I thought this was important because it's exactly 1 year under 2.5, 4.8. It's also quite difficult to multitask. There you go. So I'm on under 4.8. I'm only allowed £4 on this one, so I'm going to just take the 3. That's fine. I don't care that they're restricting me to these small stakes. Every bet is positive EV, so I'm going to place them. And you know, a lot of tough guys out there who only like to bet in huge stakes. That's absolutely great. Good for them. What am I doing? 4.8. What did I do then? That was £3. Add that one. And then one more here. BTS, no. 2.5. What can we get here? Let's try and get 10 on that. There we go. We got a tenner on this as well. So that's what I mean. Like I can sometimes get tenors on things, but it basically ends up that my average stake is about £7 at the moment. But I'm cool with that. 2.5. Don't know how long I've been waffling, but that's what I've done. 4 bets. Talked a lot. 1 bet per minute, but you could easily do 2 bets a minute when you're not talking. But that's how it works. I really hope I've covered everything in there. If there are still questions, we do onboarding sessions, so get your questions listed, drop us an email or DM and we'll set up an onboarding. But there you can see it, the final day of my trial, 1 year. I made £75 yesterday overall, 3,200 on small stakes, just with one sportsbook.